Hi guys, how are you? Now let me run you through this. I'm going to turn the camera around in a tick, but it's taken me about a day to route my neck pocket and sort out my brake angle and saddle height and all that sort of stuff. So let me show you what I've done up to now. So this is my current setup that I've done. I've put a 1.5 degree taper on the bottom of the heel of the neck, flatten the neck pocket out, and I've gone to a depth where I'm now just on 8mm on bridge height here. The nominal height of my bridge is about 9, so allowing for string height, that should be just about right. Because over here I'm just sitting on the frets within less than 0.5 millimeter. So I'm figuring once the string gets up to 1 or 2 millimeter, my bridge height should be about correct. Now, then the other thing I'm going to have to do is work on this part of the body. I've calculated the brake angle to be about 1.5 degrees after it's set in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to remove this part of the body on both sides of the neck. I'm probably going to do that on the router sled. I may use a plane, I'm not quite sure. You'll find out in the next part of the video. But there's no room for mistakes here because this is a set neck. I've only done one before and it was successful. Most of the other times I usually do a bolt on, which is a little bit more forgiving, of course. So let's just see how we go with that. Okay, so what I've done here is the super glue and masking tape trick, and just glued this little bit of ply on here, and when my plane sits on top I'm getting about 1.5 degrees. So then I'm going to plane that back from here to about here, just enough room so I can get a nice flat area for the bridge pickup. This is the bridge line here, and I will probably take it down to about here. The rest of the guitar around these edges I will be carving out anyway. So at the moment I'm more focused on just getting that angle there correct. So I've finally got the neck where I want it. I've used a combination of the plane and this marvellous tool here, the old Shinto rasp. And while I was looking in my toolbox, I came across some sort of planer rasp. I'm assuming it's supposed to be attached to some sort of handle or something. But geez, it made light work of carving the top away, and I ended up with a really nice result. Use this. There was a bit of a downside though to everything that turned out. Let me get the guitar up here now. So I'm really happy with the little carve I've done here, which sort of shows the neck. I'm going to carve out more of the heel here. Sorry, the cutaway here as well. But when I finally fitted the neck, I come across a bit of a mistake, and that was that I actually got the neck in too deep. I've gone to the 21st fret instead of the 22nd fret. So now the heel actually is sitting in the guitar. So I'm going to have to try to rectify that. I can carve away a little bit of this cutaway, or I can actually bring the neck back out. To bring the neck back out will mean that I'm actually going to have to take a little bit of a cut or sand. Hang on. So it looks like what I'm going to have to do is sand away here so that the neck actually pulls out. So the idea here is I'm here, the join's on the 21st fret. I need to bring the neck out. So we're on the 22nd fret, and then when I'm out on the 22nd fret, well then the heel obviously will move that way, and everything should look okay. Look, I've got a set neck, so I'm not too worried about it at all. It should be fine. Okay, so I'm really happy with that. Didn't take much work at all. Maybe took a quarter of a millimetre total, and that was enough to bring the neck back. I've really jammed it in there. It's sitting just behind the 22nd fret now, but I know once I get some glue in there, I'm not going to hammer it in quite so tight. It'll just be wedged down and clamped down into the body, and I'll get a nice fit. And as you can see now, I've got a nice heel, whereas before this part of the heel was sitting almost level with that. So happy with that. Okay, finally with all that sorted, it's time to route out for the humbuckers. Yeah, so we've had a little bit of aggressive tear out when I did the route for the humbucker, but it's nothing that can't be fixed. I've already pushed back a lot of the wing gear with some super glue, and as for down in where is it? Down in this area here. Well, when I glue in the neck, I will make sure that's full of glue and some dust from the timber. Well, that'll be it for this video, I think, guys. Next time we'll be doing my scariest part, which will be routing for the tremolo, and we're going to carve the body up a bit too. It's just looking a bit flat and yucky at the moment, and that's why I put all the layers and different timber in it. So see you next time.